Hi, this is the overview for the week of October 19th through the 23rd for PLT. If we look here on Canvas, you have the PLT Overview document. We'll go over that in a second, and right underneath that there will be the video after this video is taken. The trainings this week are pretty simple. It's just update your grades and make sure that they are up to date in Canvas and Infinite Campus. This has been a struggle for a lot of us, including me. Make sure you're asking our Canvas trainers or Lisa Julian for help if you're struggling with that. Also, we've added some preemptive student-led conference information. You don't need to utilize this information this week. It's just so that you have it ahead of time. There is a sign-up sheet, so if you want to start thinking about how you're going to schedule your students, will you need to do that via Zoom or other things, you could start thinking about this week before we present it to the students. And then also there's the script for this fall. So if you want to look over our expectations for what teachers and students and parents and guardians will talk about, that's included in the script. After that, we have our advisory slides and lesson plans. This whole school is doing homecoming this week, so we'll have a fun activity to do. And then finally, we have the PLT checklist form. So please complete it at the end of the week. About half of the faculty has been completed at last week, and I know things are stressful, but just remind yourself to do it. You do not have to wait till the end of the week. You can do it as soon as you go through all of this information, and we will utilize that data for the future. I also want to remind you that below this, we always have the following modules. They always follow the week that we are in for PLT, and there are some Zoom tutorials as well as just important forms and links, quick ways to get to them. And one of the most important forms that you can have right now is that remote learning attendance concern form, and we'll be looking at that later when we go through our overview. In fact, let's go there now. So this is the document link right here, popped up in our other tab. Announcements this week, just remember that it's homecoming and Tribe is prepared advisory activities for all of us. Also, Friday is the end of the quarter. It's a work day, so you will have no students. All your grades must be updated and showing in Canvas and Infinite Campus. We went over training just a second ago, update grades and sync to Canvas and Infinite Campus. Student-led conferences are coming up. You saw the schedule and the script there. We're going to have those links on this document as well. Remember, that is preemptive information. You don't need to share it with your students or do anything with it this week. It's just so you can start mentally preparing for it. Remember, advisory this week is all school homecoming activity. There's also going to be a resource list for clubs and sponsors since it's been hard to do clubs this year. Some of our questions that we've received: what do we do if a student never shows up to the Zoom and never answers the phone call? I feel like I'm harassing this kid and their family. First, make sure that you're filling out the remote attendance concern form. The link can be found in the important forms and link module, as well as below. And email the MTSS coordinator, the grade level admin team, and remote administrator if applicable. Here's a quick link to that remote attendance concern form. You might want to save it up to one of your bar up here, so it's a quick link you can get to regularly. This link can be used for hybrid or remote students who are not completing meaningful check-ins or attending class. If you, the teacher, have already called the student and parent to check in with them. Number 2, do we need to enter any grades for advisory? No, there are no grades for advisory, and please do not enter grades for advisory. It makes it harder for administration to run grade reports. Number 3, I still can't sync my grades. Well, if you are still having trouble syncing your grades, please contact Lisa Julian. Grades need to be showing up in Canvas and Infinite Campus at this point. And then we had some really great comments this week. Lena Gruenbacher was happy about the tech tips and learning new things for the iPad. Thanks again, Jenny Carr. Cindy Krause had another tip about Canvas, and then Kent Hildebrand gave a blog for us teachers just to stay informed. Thank you everybody who contributed to this week, and we appreciate those questions and comments. Have a great week.